Снайпер! Контакт! Прикрой меня, я должен перезарядиться!
You know what's interesting? Leave it to the Russians to do capitalism a little bit better than the West. 10% off on pre-order the large boxes for holiday ops. My lizard brain will fire off and be like, ooh, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, I'm already getting like 40% off for large bundles. Additional 10%, that's pretty good. I'm escaping to the one place not corrupted by capitalism. Not in Russia, that is. Alright, let's take a look at their trailer.
Нового года каждый из нас погружается в атмосферу праздника и волшебства. Вместе с друзьями мы украшаем елку, наряжаем танки и загадываем желания, которые обязательно сбудутся. И, конечно, ждем подарков. Особенно, если внутри новые танки. Новогодние контейнеры работают по уже знакомой механике. Внутри тебя ждет 3 последовательных этапа с техникой. Собрав всю коллекцию машин с первого этапа, ты перейдешь на второй. В этом году сделать.
So, additional tier system, again for this year, but kind of a repeat for the T54 Heavy and the Strv K. These two are kind of old in a sense, but VZ58K, that's the bear. The Prototypo 6 is at tier 8, not at tier 9, so their version is a little bit different. Taurus CA is a tier 8 British S-tank that plays like a tortoise, kinda. And the Object 168G, the Chinese server already has this for Autumn Festival large boxes. So 3 tier 9s, 3 tier 8s. I mean, if you already have the tier system, you don't get the gold compensation because you're moving on to the next tier, but okay.
Это будет проще, ведь шанс выпадения стал выше. Технику из новогодних контейнеров можно получить как случайно, так и в качестве гарантированной награды. Если за 49 контейнеров тебе не выпал танк, то уже в следующем контейнере ты обязательно получишь его. Обрати внимание, счетчик будет сбрасываться всякий раз, когда выпадает танк. После того, как ты соберешь все машины с первых 2 этапов.
So, assembly shop vehicles, again. So no more Lion or the Kampfpanzer 07PE. No more repeats of previous assembly shop, but for this year, the SU-122V and the BZ-74-1, the hybrid patent thing. Also the Gendarme or the SFAC-120 and the H3, the weird T58 hybrid with the mill. The Nemesis is at tier 10? Not tier 8. Huh. Also, it's 4%, not against 2.4%. So that's, I mean, I don't know. Might be more expensive on the Russian server per box.
У тебя появится возможность получить необычный сюрприз. Легендарный контейнер с премиум танком 8-го уровня. В списке возможных машин есть много редких и желанных экземпляров.
What the hell is this? It's a guaranteed vehicle list. It's not a Waffen-Trigger off E100.
Берешь все машины с первых 2 этапов, у тебя появится возможность получить необычный сюрприз. Легендарный контейнер с премиум танком 8-го уровня. В списке.
You're guaranteed all these vehicles in this box, but it's not a Waffen-Trigger off E100. So you're guaranteed 100% a T77, a Jumbo Pershing, WZ-122TM, yada yada. All repeats, all old vehicles, technically. Ooh, Object 259A, that's the Udarni. Oh.
Возможных машин есть много редких и желанных.
All repeats, all old vehicles. Yeah, it's just basically a guaranteed old vehicle, right?
Экземпляров, а также те самые танки. Шкода Т56, Батшатион Бураск, Подар ЕБР-75 FL10, Проджетто М35 МОД-46, DLC Even 90 и Turtle МК1. Для машины из...
Even the Russian server doesn't have the balls to put the BZ-176 back. I didn't see the BZ-176, but okay.
Легендарного контейнера предусмотрена компенсация в золоте. Забери всю коллекцию и получай приятный бонус. Кроме танков, в каждом новогоднем контейнере тебя гарантированно ждет золото, уникальное украшение или новый ресурс – мандарины, которые пригодятся для устройства праздничной площади. А еще премиум дни, кредиты, свободный опыт, учебные материалы или...
So, originally for last year, if you already reached the Waffen-Trigger off U100, there's no more gold compensation for getting premium tanks, again, duplicates. Now they're switching out the Waffen-Trigger off E100 for just premium tanks all around. So that way you can still get gold comp. So I think the Russian player base complained about the lack of gold compensation or just getting more gold, but small detail.
Личные резервы. Новогоднее чудо тоже никто не отменял. Открывая контейнер, в любом из них есть шанс получить внеочередной легендарный контейнер или совершенно новый танк 10 уровня. Этот тяжеловес пережил не один десяток сражений, чтобы стать тем самым подарком от Нового, о котором бы мечтали все. Каждая поверженная цель служила доказательством, что наш герой достоин носить свое гордое имя. Он бился с мишенями на полигонах, с отделом баланса за характеристику и вышел победителем. Встречай, Грейхаунд, волшебное украшение твоего новогоднего ангара и настоящее чудо в преддверии праздника. Танчик, который выжил. Конечно, на празднике не обошлось и без других новинок. На вечеринку прибыло 7 машин, 3 из которых могучие десятки. Несмотря на разницу уровня, все машины прекрасно ладят и гармонично дополняют особенности друг друга. Средний танк 10 уровня Nemesis и его средний товарищ 8 уровня объект 168М. Два новогодних охотника, от которых никто не уйдет без хорошего настроения. Джентльмен с берегов Туманного Альбиона обладает крепкой башней и суровым нравом, достойным штурмовых СТ. Не стоит недооценивать его утонченный образ. За ним скрывается настоящий Гринч, похититель очков прочности. Вооруженный хэш-фугасами с хорошим пробитием и уроном, он дарит незабываемые эмоции тем, кто катается на картоне. С горким, естественно. Позади британца с осторожностью выглядывает объект. В этом СТ угадываются черты советской техники, хотя на практике танк умеет удивлять. Хорошая даже для средних машин подвижность делает его внезапным и вездесущим.
I'm getting motion sickness.
Настоящий ураган веселья. Всегда приятно, что британца была многогранность. Не удивляйся, если в исполнении непременно закончилось бы так.
Okay, just explain all the vehicles already covered.
Но не тот случай, когда каждый на своем месте. Но техника — это еще не все. В новогодних контейнерах можно пополнить свою коллекцию 3D-стилей.
So we already covered all the skins too from the last video. They don't hide it as well as actual wargaming. So Lesta Studio always put the stuff onto the comment test, which I already found out, like the 5A skin or the E100 skin. So we already covered all the skins, all the styles, but the T54 skin is not present. That might be given out for a gift or a special event bonus. So not the white T54 porcelain looking white knight of a skin, but that might be a little bit special. So yeah, they don't hide it as well as wargaming. Wargaming will micropatch the stuff in the day prior, but
Новыми впечатляющими экземплярами. Бесконечно красивая сансара для ВЗ-111
ретро-футуристичный
красный барон для Е100. Величественная и благородная принцесса Мерси для ТВ-215Б-183. Воинственная Беллона для проекта М40Мод-65. И балаганный весельчак Гайер для объекта 277. Атмосфера Нового года вот-вот наполнит ангары. Самое время начать подготовку. В премиум-магазине новогодние контейнеры будут доступны к заказу с приятной скидкой до начала события. С выходом обновления ты сразу сможешь открыть их без суматохи, а также приобрести во внутриигровом магазине, в том числе и за золото. Разные дни недели, разное количество контейнеров. Порадуй себя приятными подарками и открытиями. С наступающим, дорогие друзья!
Okay. So, no more surprises, but we already expect all the stuff, but I mean, it is still the tier system, but they're just changing about the final tier. So you're actually getting gold comp again if you already have the original. Well, then again, you already have an original bunch of premium tanks. So Object 168G, this thing already released on Chinese server. This thing's a British S tank. Tier 9 autoloader for the Czechs. Italian tier 8, not tier 9. Our version is a different gun at tier 9, funny enough, but we already have this thing and this thing. Alright, stage 2, already covered this vehicle. I was wrong about the autoloader. It's only 2 round burst, not like 16 round burst. But Nemesis is different. I wonder how different is the Nemesis. Our Nemesis is kind of meh. It's like a copy of a Chimera, basically. But let's see. It came out this year too for the Nemesis, along with the AAT60, I believe. But yeah, our version, it's a 110. So above average alpha, but DPM is kind of meh. Mobility is kind of meh. Hull armor sucks. It is situational turret armor, and mobility is all okay. It's a fat medium tank. Okay, so let's see how their Nemesis is different, just for my curiosity. British. So they have the Vickers at tier 8. We have it at tier 10. They have the Nemesis at tier 10. We have it at tier 8. So switcheroo, but 510 alpha damage for a 110mm. It's only 230mm pen, so the penetration is not that great, but it deals the damage. It has the DPM, 2800. Russian server meta is different. Their balancing is different, alright? Take it with a grain of salt. But I mean, 510 alpha damage. It reloads pretty quickly too, like about 10 seconds with the rammer. 300mm turret front, better hull front. Let's see how good the actual armor is. Cupola is still there, massive. But hull front a lot better at the angling. It's about 270. Strip of 240. Turret front also 280. Yeah, frontal armor is a lot better, obviously, than the tier 8. Lower plate about 210, surprisingly. It just shoot the cupola, but yeah, okay. Yeah, armor is a lot better. And mobility is a lot better. 23 horsepower per ton ratio. Top speed could be better, but traverse is pretty quick. Yeah, turbocharger is a must, but that's a very good horsepower per ton ratio for a combat assault medium tank. Very good. Camo still kind of crap. View range buffed. Yeah, they basically arbitrary stats buff it to tier 10, but okay. It's a slight difference, but probability of getting a tier 8 through 10 is stage 1, stage 2. A guaranteed reward. Why is the box different? 1%. We'll find out more. But each container opportunity to get a truly valuable reward. Legendary container is a main surprise. A real legend. 1 of 46 guarantee premium tier 8s. What? You already have the H3 with the skin. We already covered this. Start a party, get a 10% discount, yada yada. What? Just open up the same page as before. 100% probability you will receive one of the premium vehicles. First category with the 5% comes to very what? That's not even a legend. I have no idea. So you're getting a premium tank. You're getting the common premium tanks at 95% chance. You're getting the special premium tanks like the EBR. Yeah, they don't have the balls. No balls. No cojones to put the BZ-176. Even the Russians know this. Even the Russian server know. Yeah, that vehicle's fucking broken. Also, no object 156.0. Right? The flamethrower. They don't have that. Yeah, they don't have the cojones to put the flamethrower. It might be very special. Of it's not a tank destroyer. It's a flamethrower. Yeah, the 156.0. They're not putting this into the large boxes. It's a flamethrower cockroach of a chassis running about. So, no cojones to put this thing also back in. It's a marathon too, if I remember correctly. But yeah, okay. Well, there you go, folks. The Chinese server is more coherent. It's more similar to our server, so it's just basically the same stuff in Chinese. So the exchange rate for gold is a little bit different, but basically the other stuff is practically the same. Same vehicle, same results, same skin. So yeah, all the stuff are the same, but different, but still the same. Yeah, the same stuff. Even the Cobra skin for Vinnie Jones is somehow copyrighted. So no more Cobra skin for the shotgun sound effects, but yeah, the same stuff. So Chinese server has veered back to be a little bit more congruent with our server or wargaming a little bit. So the same stuff. So Russian server is doing stuff differently, and you're getting weird containers that's old vehicles. They're also getting the T-115 as the well-deserved reward in comparison to our Gobbler's Destroyer, but Luck Machine, the Token Machine will give you the golden Waffentrigger if you're lucky. I doubt it. But it's practically the same stuff, just different tier system with the loot box. So we could see the tier system this year or next year for 2025. Holiday Ops 2026, but yeah, even the Russian server doesn't have the balls for the BZ tanks. So we have already covered all the styles, already talked about them from the common test about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So go check out that video for all the skins and yada yada. All the vehicles we already covered throughout the year as well. So I'm only interested in this vehicle coming to our server as well. We already have this thing. We already had the SU-122V at tier 8. I want this thing at tier 10, but who knows, right? Also, the other tier 10s are also interesting, but we're lacking tier 10s for Simply Shop and Clan Wars. So we already have 2. The DBV 152 and MBTB is being changed around. I think it's way too volatile for actual Simply Shop, but this thing is very likely DBV 152 and the MBTB, but let's see, heavy tank, MBTB. So this thing is practically a Tauren 152, SU-152 Tauren, in a sense, for the checks. Paper armored, large caliber gun, sniper per se, but yeah, dispersion is also kind of crap. Also, comparison to the Grill 15. This thing is being changed around way too much, but they're changing it to more like a medium tank with the auto reloader. So we already covered all the stuff, but there you go, folks. Just a random trip to the Russian server and their monetization. 10% off. Hey, my lizard brain. So we'll talk about the alpha patch, the hyped up for more than half a year super patch, alpha patch, coming in 47 days. So I'll do a video about this later on, but they practically already showed off all the stuff coming in the alpha patch, like assault artillery or flamethrower heavy tanks for Americans, new personal missions, tier 11s of course, but first batch of tier 11s, only like 4 of them. Yeah, only 4 I believe. The Chinese, what the hell is it? These at T, I forgot the actual number, crap. And MBTB, Object 279, what else? Also, oh, the 452K, that was a tier 10. So we'll cover the alpha patch pretty soon, but they already released all the stuff, so they're just waiting for the countdown, post-holiday ops. It's going to be a big patch if Wargaming actually follows suit, right? Introduce a large-ass changing patch like this. That might drive back some of the players, right? I mean, if you're including like 2 or 3 tech trees that play super differently, flamethrowers, assault artillery is a different case, but whatever. So tier 11s are more of a red herring hype for my beliefs, but I mean, it's still pretty cool to get to a higher tier, even though, yeah, whatever. So we'll talk about the alpha patch coming up, but as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
На границе тучи ходят хмуро, край суровый, тишиной объят.